Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Trina and I hope you're enjoying the content that I've been sharing, and today's video will be just as good. So it's gonna be a short one, so I'll just get right into it. So today I want to talk about writing the vision. Yes, and I'm going to give you three simple things that you can do to ensure that when you write the vision, it is achieved. So number one, what you want to do, you want to get a book. Get a small book that you can just write. First thing, you must write the thoughts, the ideas, the things that are eating you, or things that you want to achieve. Just write. So they say a dull pen or pencil is better than a great memory. So you want to write it. You want to write it down. Just write it down. So what if you write 10 things? That takes you to number two. Number two, once you have the list with everything that you have written down, you're going to simplify that list. You're going to, if you write, say, 10 things that you'd want to achieve, you will make it into a shorter list. So that is number two. Pretty simple. So you get the book, you're going to write it down. You're going to write. Just write everything that comes to your mind that, oh, I would love to do this, or this is what I'd like to achieve. Just write it down. Then you simplify the list, and then number three, what you want to do, that list now that you would have placed in half, maybe cut it in half, you want to be able to put it in order of priority or realistic. Make sure it's more realistic. Put it in order realistic, because maybe if you place it in order of priority or most important, it may not be very realistic. So what I want to encourage you to do, place it in the order of being more realistic. And I think that's where we fail most of the time. Things that we say, oh well, this is more important to me, once you place it in there, it may not be very realistic, especially with the time that you would have placed to achieve it. So once it is in that order, you're going to take the first one of being more realistic, and that task, you're going to simplify that task even further. So let's, for example, you would have, say you wanted to paint your house, or your home. You're gonna simplify it, what time period is gonna do. I'm gonna do everything I want. I may not have all the fun. So what you want to do, you're gonna say, I'm gonna take it room by room. So this month, January month, I'm going to do room number one. You see, once you accomplish that task, you're gonna celebrate, celebrate. You're gonna celebrate. Don't forget that that's most important. Celebrate the success, celebrate the small things. A lot of time we tend to look, we wait for the big things to happen, and they never do. So celebrate the small moments. Yes, celebrate the small moments. And then each month you would have achieved it. And once you have that list, place it somewhere that you can see the list with all the things that you need to achieve. So it will be the smaller version of the list. You place it somewhere. I'm not telling you something that is not realistic. I have proven it. I remember about 2 years ago, I did a list and I said, I'm going to write it. Habakkuk 2 verse 2 would tell us. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tablets. So the word of God tells us we need to be writing the vision. Don't keep it in your mind and say, oh, I'm going to achieve it. Write it down. Place it somewhere that you will see every day. It motivates you, pushes you. So I placed that list with I was very ambitious. It was about 10 things, and it was the first time I was doing it. I wrote it down, and I didn't make it all that fancy. A lot of people do vision board and they make it all fancy. I didn't make it fancy. I went simple. I just get a plain paper, and I wrote some things down, and I put, I want to achieve this, and when I wanted to achieve it. To be honest with you, at the end of the year, I was surprised. I surprised myself. I achieved everything that was on the list. So I placed it right at my bathroom door. Every time I'm going to use the restroom, there goes my list. So that was my motivator. So I can tell you, If you write the vision and make it plain, place it somewhere that you can see it and it can inspire you and it can motivate you. So, number one, don't forget now, get the book, write it down. Number two, simplify the version. And number three, place it in order of most realistic. I hope you enjoyed today's content. And if you do, you know what to do. Bye, guys. Until my next one.